Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well today, and if not, I hope I can make your day just that bit better. I forgot that I couldn't turn my lamp off, so that's why my model stopped moving for a bit. Um, so my supper's or dinner, depending on who you grew up with, whatever. Anyways, that is soon, so um, I'll get that. I'll have to run quickly and get it, and then I'll come back. But we're playing more Terraria today. I did not schedule Dredge for this week. Um, I didn't necessarily feel like Dredge. It didn't seem too. I don't exactly know how to explain it, but you know, you have a VT one. Yeah, I've had it maybe a week or two. I'm not completely sure, but I've noticed that not much has been moving in my stream, so I'll get max of 4 viewers here and then, but it kind of doesn't. I need to I need to get affiliates. So yeah, so this is new. I forgot to turn my phone on. Hang on, give me a sec. Is it hard to set up? Well, it really depends on which one you're going for. So if you're going for a I'm not using a live 2D model because a live 2D model requires. Be quiet, YouTube. Sorry about that. Um, so for starters, a live 2D model, which you use in VTube Studio, you have to draw every layer of the model, and then you have to export that as a PSD file, a Photoshop document, and then you've got to go into Live 2D editor, I believe, and rig that. So you got to give it textures, give it a mesh, and then you've just do the keystones or whatever they're called. I'm not too great at it, so I'm not sure. And then that's when you can finally put it into VTube Studio, and then you can finally use it. What I use instead, it's called VC Face. It uses 3D models, which is why my hair keeps glitching through my torso. It is very annoying, but I kind of forget about it 5 minutes into the game. This one, you just go into VRoid Studio, make yourself a model with that. I'll have to actually give you guys the link for that if you guys want to set it up for yourself, if you do want it. Once you do that, you export it as a VRM file and then open it in this app called VC Face. And that kind of just does all the work for you. You may need to do a tiny bit of settings. You just fine-tune the settings to follow your face properly. And then that's pretty much all you need to do. And then you just screen record it, and then there's a little X in the bottom right of the app, which you can press space to hide, but I think it is space. But I didn't do that because I just cut off my I cut it off just at the edge of the stream, so that's pretty much what I've done so far. I did open Mix It Up this time. Which one? Into Fire. That was its name. One of my friends has WhatsApped me something in Russian. I'll do that later. I'll figure that out later. I can't do that right now. My phone is not loading chat, so yeah, it is not too difficult to set up. Well, for the one I've got, but for everything else, for like the live 2D models, it takes you can either do it all yourself, which is difficult to my knowledge, or you can hire people to make the model for you, rig it, and then you just get the file and then use it. Technically, they're both legally yours, so I don't think there's anything to worry about there. What am I trying to do this time? Ow. There's nothing to worry about there. And then there's also VTube Studio, which is on Steam for free if anybody wants it. But yeah, it is a bigger process than just log onto this app, make it, and then leave. So this is why I thought about doing one of Tiger, so I'd have to figure that out. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. I don't know if the app I use does let you do anything other than humans, but I'll have to definitely check that out, and I'll update you on it. What are these guys doing? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think that would be really cool. Right, it was Wall of Flesh today. I just had to blow up these houses because I did do this one. I do have they're in my inventory, right? They are indeed in my inventory. I need to speak proper, more proper. Oh, this is where we fought Torchguard. This was fun. I don't want to do it again. It was horrible. Luckily, I don't have to do it again. And now we just gotta fall. Oh, I forgot that I can do that. Why are they never... Why Why is the mechanic never here? That would have been so useful. If I could just get the mechanic. No, not the mechanic, the hairstylist. That would have been useful. Okay, so I don't think we had too much to do. Anything else that is restricting? Like here, I could just get there and jump over. That looks fine. There, I've blown up there. Ah, that's where it becomes a problem, but I think we'd beat him by then, wouldn't we? Where is that? All the way over. Yeah, I think we should be fine. We'll be fine. I've built up antibodies to this vinegar. It is it is not very pleasant. It is not pleasant to drink, but it's content, so it helps with the views. But now we just gotta deal with. Oh right, I don't have. Ow, ow, you bastard! I need. What are they called? Beanades is what they're called. Stop it! Oh, I should go back. I need to get the beanades and then. I don't think I have too many, if any, because I used them all. Hmm. Wait. I'll just drink one of those. Actually, that could be useful. I'll take that way. Beeswax, not necessarily difficult to get, so I'll seek. I'm pretty sure I can craft beanades. Okay, I can make a single beanade. Oh, that is annoying. Demolitionist. 57. That's not too expensive. Oh, I bought too many. Whoops. I didn't put those away, did I? Wait, my beeswax is gone. Wait a second. Was there beeswax in my... where was it? Wait, what the hell? Where is it? Okay. Beanades, okay, that's good. Beeswax, good. And that's all I think I need for now. Then we just go craft these into beanades. And then we'll be fine, I think. I hope. I don't know. I'm not completely sure. But I'm sure I'll win and everybody will be happy and I'll never die again. Spoilers, that's when we go into hard mode. I'll die a lot more. Whoa, that's weird. No, go away. Let's stop here. Jump. Okay, now we just run to the other side of hell. My nose is itchy. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I don't want to mess up the tracking. But it's so unbearably itchy. I've got the potions. The restoration potions. Reduced potion cooldown. Okay, so I should use those. I guess I could put the grenades in place of those. Running is not very entertaining in this game. Wait, how many... But okay, I'm not crazy. Ooh, yay, 300 bats. 4,000 east. Yeah, I'm close enough. Okay, I think it's... Yes, it is. Can you not? Okay, well, I guess... let's just wait for my health to go back up. Without bats, please. Actually, maybe these bats are good. There we go. Okay. Almost. 395. 399. There we go. 400. Oh, no. No, 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 no. What are you doing here? Couldn't have that. Hot dog. Regeneration potion. Swiftness. Iron skin. Hard reach. Thorns. And now... Now we could just kind of, my apologies, I don't know if my tracking's messed up, but it'll be fine. The guide was slain. Bees! The lasers are the problem. If the lasers weren't here, I would have done this last time. But that's why I stayed pretty far. We'll do bees. Yeah, get the bat first, and then go after that guy. Ow! Do these go through walls? I don't know. Oh no, not these ones. These ones are so much worse than the other ones. What was that? Oh, it was one of these. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have made these out of hardened sandstone. I believe it was hardened sandstone. I'm not completely sure. Boss 2 is a great theme. I do believe it deserves its own name. Boss 2 isn't a great name. Okay, B-nades. Okay, wait, no, I can use this thing. I should stop checking chat. This is gonna lead to my death. Can you go after the eyes, maybe? Bee stings to the eyes, I can't imagine can be too pleasant. I forgot about those. Okay, this is great. Ow. Ow. That... I should stop talking. Go for the eyes. Go for the bottom one. This guy. Yeah, go for him. I can't really get close enough without dying to target his top eye. No, don't go down there. Ooh. Drink one of those instead of the big ones. That is a lot of bees. And he is moving very fast. My goodness. Get him, boys! Okay, this is kind of bad because this has ended. So that's not good. Um, come on, almost. No! God damn it! We were so close. I don't want to build more bridges. I really don't want to build more bridges. Ah, that is annoying. What do I even do? Okay, I need more bees. It may not seem like it, but I do need more bees. Anyways, I should drink vinegar. Whoa. I got my phone. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna notice a crack later on, but that's fine. It'll be a later me problem. I can already taste it. I haven't even. Okay, down it goes. Oh, it stings. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, I feel sick already for some reason. uh, I think. Oh goodness. Wow. I think that was caused by me behind those buildings here. Let's just put these here. There was don't know if you guys remember, but there was a building there, like right in the way. And I thought, oh no, I'll have enough time. I will beat him before that. But I didn't beat him before that. And that's kind of what caused me to die. Which is unfortunate, to say the least. Yay, Ectomist. Okay, now I have Ectomist. That is good. I'm right clicking because I've been playing Minecraft a lot recently. With some of my friends. So I'm used to being able to eat. Okay. I need to go get more abominations, which need hives, stingers. I think hives, stingers, honey blocks. I've got plenty stingers. Not too many hive blocks, but I'll have to find those later on. Yeah. And then was it honey bottles? It was abomination. Yeah. Okay. So I was right. What just exploded into confetti? Oh, it's still there. Okay. Well, I'll need to go get. It's actually faster the other way. So I'm gonna go get those now. Let me see something. Where's the button? That one? Yes, it is that one. Wow, look at me go. I knew the button. Hang on. What is that? My apologies. Did not mean to do that, but I had to. I'm back now, don't worry. Honey bottles, honey blocks, and hives. I don't like getting hives. They are they release bees and honey, and that's very annoying. Okay, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to beat the Wall of Flesh this stream, and I was planning on doing that. That was like the big thing that was happening this stream. That is quite annoying, but he's very fast in the end. Insanely fast. So I need to figure out how to counteract that, I guess. I'm not completely sure what the right word would be. I suppose that is the right word, but I guess that would imply that I would slow him down, which is not happening. But right now I don't have any need for the bee wax, so I can just use it. I could just use the why does that go so slow? I could just use it for bee nades. I have got 40 of those. A little under 40 of those. Wait, so if I just dynamite, those are gonna release lots of bees. Wow, that is a lot of bees. My goodness. But it does give me all the hive blocks I need. Wait, no it doesn't. I got like 40 from that. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. This is what I was talking about. Yes, it is I. I have returned. Much to the displeasure of some people. I'm kidding. I hope people like me. Alright, I think that should be enough. I need the honey blocks. That's right. I need to find water. Where? Come on, stop it. There might be some down this way. Yeah, there's water down there. Right? There. It's gonna take so long for this honey to get there. Waiting is always fun. Oh, I've killed 50 of those now. Nine. Wait, what if I just spammed bee nades? There we go. No, 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 no. None of that. Go there. That way. Whoa. Whoa, what is that? Mashing the A button. Okay, I guess this way now? 60. That's not too bad. Do you mind? Sir, like, I'm kind of busy here, so if you could just leave, that'd be great. Why are there so many skeletons? Oh, that makes sense. Just waiting. What is it doing? It's right there. You know what? 80's plenty. Where's my cell phone? That there, that there, that there. Press that button. Wait, it needs to be made at a demon thing, doesn't it? Stingers, abomination, none. I don't have enough for it. Wait, what am I missing? I had honey blocks. Okay, that's great to know. Not what I meant to do. Put that there. Wait, oh, there they were. They're still gone. What am I missing? Honey bottles. Where did they go? No, they're... Wait, is it in my piggy bank, maybe? Yeah, there they are. Beaminations, there we go. Oh, that is a lot. Here, that. I'll just hang this up somewhere. That works. Okay, obsidian bricks. I can make so many, hang on. Now we just sit and wait until this finishes. Whoa. Done. There we go. Okay, now we just need to go and fight Queen Bee a couple times, and then that should give us plenty... Beanades, I believe they're called. Last time I checked. How could I forget? This is like one of my favorite games in existence. YouTube, what do you want? If I die while I'm looking at my phone, I swear. I didn't want those. Stop giving me these. I don't need them. Wow, that was close. These are souls. Yay. Thanks. That's just what I wanted. Best Christmas ever. Can you make weapons with it? That's a good question, actually. I'm not completely sure. I know you can make armor. Sort of armor. I guess it's not really armor. Doesn't really do much, but maybe? I guess there's a few weapons you could make. I don't know. I don't know every weapon in the game, so I'll have to definitely check. But I think I've got obsidian bricks, so they're not obsidian. Because it would be strong. I may be completely wrong, but isn't obsidian actually really brittle? Or just really sharp? So I guess by that standard, I guess it would be strong. Oh, there was some right here. Wow. Alright, so now we just get rid of these oaks. I have lots of cooked fish, so I'll just eat a single one of those. had my hands off the keyboard for a bit there. Bees. Bees. How does it feel? Get 'em, boys. I'm just gonna fire bees up that way. Oh, you're on hard mode. Not yet. So I've been struggling to beat the Wall of Flesh. Which is why we're here grinding this boss. Because I need more bee nades, more bee stuff. But what's it called? My bridge, my hell bridge is very, very short, so I don't have enough space to walk. Dang, only obsidian weapon you can make requires hard mode. Seriously? I wasn't even sure if there was a weapon. Which weapon is it? Okay, hang on. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Guess I should just dodge while shooting bees. You need lava fish, which you can only get in hard mode. Lava fish. Does not sound familiar. Professional. I evaded a giant bee. Health. One more. Ow. 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 Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that was close. Stop charging. It's not fair. You go so fast while you're charging. Come on. Come on. Why is this boss so difficult now? Oh my goodness! That was too close. Get rid of that. Oh, there it is. Okay, need that, don't need that, don't need that. Whoa, that's not bad. Hang on. Just hit me. Oh, not too bad. I wonder, does it work with this damage? Hang on, let me test something. Wow, this takes a lot longer than I thought. So close. I guess not. Well, that's a single boss down. But I need more than that. So I guess we're going... I should have healed. Why are these bees so small? What the hell? They were huge earlier. The more damage the bees do in this period of time, then they get bigger. Because it may not be true, but it feels like they do a lot more damage when they're that big. Wait, I don't take damage if I just charge into her. Oh wait, I need a... This is hilarious. This is where it starts to get interesting. Let's say interesting. For the sake of simplicity. Move! This isn't fair. You pinned me to that corner. You can't shoot those at me if you're in blocks. Seriously? Well, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to beat the Wall of Flesh this stream. I was eating. That was delicious. Well, here goes the vinegar. Again. I don't even go to the store. Just down it goes. um, it hurts the back of my throat so much. Why do I do this to myself? I wonder how those taste with vinegar. Hang on, let me take this off. I'm not tracking, it will get messed up. Whoa. I almost fell off my chair. Yeah, it looks fine. Alright. So, there goes Queen Bee. Like, I don't know what to do. Demolitionist. Bridging doesn't make for a very interesting stream. You need to find a better punishment. Yeah, I do. Because this is horrible, but it doesn't do as much. I know. I'll just... I don't know. Kneecap myself. That sounds fun. That'll make for a great stream. But yeah, I really do need to find a better one. Maybe ask Guinness Buddy. Just ask someone to hey, give me a punishment I need to do when I die. Vinegar's not cutting it. Okay, let's stop here. There we go. Alright, so I guess... Well, hey, it's showing me the mod actions now. Imagine. And that's not even a good name. If you're gonna be a bot, choose a good name. Oh, I didn't spawn my like there's so many with good names, but this one it is just not that great. If I'm completely honest, but that's my standards. Maybe spicy food. Spicy food is a good one. I should ask my dad to grab some spicy, maybe the spicy, just hot sauce, but it just gets spicier and spicier. Spicy, even I forgot that. Is spicier a word? I think so. I don't know how sour candy would do because I love sour stuff. Love it. It is one of my favorite snacks. Just sour worms, sour gummy bears, stuff like that. Love it. So I don't know if that's a great one. I'll need to think about that one. Maybe if it's outrageously sour. Or just bite into a lemon. Or just peppers. Peppers is a good one. I think we've got... I've actually had before. They are horrible. I've bit into a... This is basically the way it happened. My dad, he had a pepper in his hand. It was nothing crazy, so he took a bite out of one. So I was like, he says, no, that's not that hot. So I'm like, wait, you're serious? So he says, yeah, it's not that hot. So I grab one, and I take a bite out of it. Sure enough, it is not that hot. This one is... It doesn't taste it doesn't taste hot at all. So I'm like, no way. So I grab another one, but this one's different. This one burns like hell. And I had to go outside, grab a lemon, because for those of you who didn't know, citric acid and stuff like that, surprisingly helps a ton with spice. So if your mouth is really burning, just drink some lemon juice. A tiny bit, don't drink a whole bottle of lemon juice, but you get the point. Drink a bit of lemon juice. It helps a ton. But we have a lemon tree out back. I'm actually facing it, I think. I don't know, my directions are kind of, yeah, facing it right now. It is that way. I'm pointing that way. I don't exactly know how to explain it, but I had to run around because our kitchen's behind me to the right a tiny bit. So I had to run out. It was a good 40 meters. I had to run out, grab a lemon, and squeeze lemon juice into my mouth because it was just so hot. But I think what it was is that the chili had, or the pepper, we just call them chilies here, but it had this juice in it, and I didn't taste it, or I didn't feel it in the first one. And then in the second one, I felt it. I'm like, oh no, this one's gonna be hot. And then, sure enough, it was hot as all hell. But my dad he is insane. He eats entire ones on a piece of toast. It's insane. I went on a big rant there. I don't know if the word's rant or rant. Because I have a very British accent, I have convinced myself it's rant, but now I'm never hearing anyone say rant. So I'm not completely sure now. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. I don't like building in this game. Except obviously building the nice looking stuff. Like I've got... No, do you mind? Do you mind? Please, go away. There we go. Ow, my nose. Where did you come from? Did it seriously jump down from up there? Twitch, what do you want? Ooh, that's new. No. There. See, I hate sour candy, but I'm trying to build my spice tolerance. I have a mild. So we have a thing called chakalaka here, and there are a few types of it. There's mild and spicy, which is like there's a it's a bit spicy, but it's not too bad. I can handle that perfectly. My spice tolerance kind of ends at like half a common chili, or half a common pepper. I love sour stuff. I don't exactly know how to explain it, but it's just so good to me. There's a taste that I get every time. It's so good. So it's I friggin' love sour stuff. Except obviously a regular lemon. I hate regular lemons. But sure, very spicy stuff. No. I know how to deal with them though, so it's not too bad. Ooh. Okay, no, I'm too close to dying now. But I haven't eaten anything spicy in a while, so I'm probably worse at handling it. Than Asian spicy. Maybe making requirements lower for affiliate. Okay, yeah, so I did actually see some changes recently. Well, not too recently, a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago. They changed it, and this one actually kind of annoys me because you have to have an average of a what was it? Please don't disappear. Oh, come on. You have to have an average of 3 viewers in the past month, which was fine for me. It was a bit tedious, but otherwise it was fine. Now they've changed it so you have to have an average of 3 viewers in 4 streams in the past month. And that kind of annoys me because it is actually quite a bit harder to get. So you can't have a single lucky raid and then people stay and watch from then and then you be affiliate and everyone's happy. No, now you've got to actually like I get now this may seem a bit lazy for me to say this. You got to work for it more. But they also changed the follow requirements to 25 followers, which kind of annoyed me. At the start it was 75 if I'm not mistaken, when I started streaming. It has to be every it has to be every stream? My goodness. Um at the start it was 75 when I was streaming. At the start of my streams 75. I'm not even there yet. I need to hurry up there, but then they changed it to 50. Sorry, forgot the. It has to be every stream. Okay, no, that makes okay. No, so it doesn't have to be every stream. It has to be for 4 streams in the past 30 days or 28 days, somewhere around there. But that is it's kind of annoying, but I suppose I can work with it. But what really infuriates me is now that I'm on 70 followers, which is insane, by the way. Thank you guys so much. I I was at 26 for a while. And then when I played the forest, that kind of got me above 50, which was the requirement at the time. No, go away. Yes, die. Nope, nope, go away. Come on. There we go. So it's kind of annoying for me because I've worked quite a bit to get to 70, and obviously there is a big role in a community and what they do for me instead of what I do myself. You guys have done more to my channel than I have done to it, to be completely honest. I'm looking at possibly trying a stream platform called Kick, so they pay more than Twitch, but I don't know. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they do, but the problem with Kick is that yeah, they pay more, and I guess they're more accepting, but they have there's a very popular streamer named Pirate Software. He doesn't actually pirate anything. He's a game developer of a game. I can't remember what it was called. Heartbound, I believe. So he does not like that because they've got a a section of theirs called other software and media, which basically is it is hand earth. Wow. It is another word for pirated software or media. So you could watch pirated stuff, you can play pirated games on there, and you would virtually have no repercussions, which is not good. So that's why I've been streaming on Twitch. Kick is, I'm sure it does pay more, but because Twitch doesn't pay a lot to begin with, it's a very low bar. But it's kind of just, it's not as morally acceptable in my opinion. But I don't know, that's just me. I could be completely wrong. They could have removed it since then. But they, or it could not mean that at all and I misinterpreted what Pirate Software said. I don't think I did though, so I'd prefer not to take the chance. I am a very, yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. So yeah, they're not very appealing to me. So that's why I first of all don't stream on Kick, is because of that, and also I didn't even know Kick existed by the time I started streaming. But now I do, and I'm glad I made the decision to use Twitch instead of, even though it does pay a lot less. It is just a more, they ban you immediately for, give me a second. They ban you immediately for streaming pirated games and stuff. So they're more, I guess, for lack of a better word, acceptable for me. I don't know if that is the right word, but you know, I'm not sure. So what did I break? I really need to try streaming shit now. Yeah, unfortunately, I am when I started streaming, my Wi-Fi was horrible. There was a one stream. It was literally the ending of Assassin's Creed 1. I just kept on disconnecting. I disconnected like 14 times while like in the first 30 minutes of stream. It was absolutely horrible, but not recently, but not long ago. I think it was maybe November last year. I guess I am a South African, so technically it is recently. Sorry, I was confused there. So we did get fiber, so it runs a lot. Oh, come on. Ugh. Oh, that is annoying. Yeah, I need fiber. Unfortunately, it is expensive, to say the least. Okay, I'm gonna drink this before I forget. I don't think we've missed any. I think we've only died like 3 times. It's making my face do the thing. Ah, and it burns. It's burning my lips. My goodness. 2, 3. okay setup to stream games right now, but I would like to have a higher setup. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I've done to what's the word? Yeah, to substitute for obviously my lower end graphics cards and stuff. I do my research. I know what games I can play on stream, what games I apparently could but actually can't, and what games I apparently can't but actually could. I've done research on that. Like a nice day for fishing shouldn't even work. For some reason, its minimum requirements are a GeForce GTX 460, which is better than a 720 because it is a later card. But it does work. It judging by last stream, it does work. And pretty well at that. Wait, that shouldn't even be there. So I just substitute what I can stream, what I can't stream for what I know. I guess I've done some work figuring out how the algorithm works, what games I can stream, all that fun stuff to think about. But once you get that line, once you find out all of that stuff, it's pretty easy to stream what you know you can stream. Obviously, like Terraria works fine for Terraria, again based on where you live. Don't Starve Together does work, but I just don't play it because I'm bad at it. I'm probably gonna start playing again because I haven't played it in a while, so I'll need to get back to that. Why do these never have to be in line with each other? So I should get back to the game, see if I could get any better, and then I'll stream it because I have not played it in a while, and it is a very good game. But I just, you know, I don't exactly know how to explain it, but I'm sure you get the point. Excuse me, do you mind? Yeah, get him. Oh my god, all my games take below what I have. Shit, but having a 4070 Super would be amazing. Oh yeah. So you can obviously stream on lower quality. People don't usually notice. Like I do it all the time. No one has pointed it out at all. Of course, having a 4070 would be amazing, but 4070s are quite pricey. So sometimes you just gotta use what you have, and if you don't meet the requirements, tough. You have a 3060 right now. Yeah, 3060. I would love a 3060 as well. But you know, I can't have that right now. I'll get it eventually, I'm sure. Hey, I said it again. I said the funny word. I'm sure I'll get it someday, but I don't have it right now, and I'm alright with that. I'm lucky that I have what I do. Please don't blow up in my face and kill me. And the price went up 40 series. Oh my goodness. That is expensive. Well, what do you expect? It's Nvidia, a giant company. Ah, that is annoying. That's like 30,000 rand. So I'll probably just try to move to somewhere better. You know, like probably anywhere now because there's a lot of stuff happening here. Obviously, it's politics, and I don't deal with politics. I stay away from that. Well, the Crypsis 50 series being out. Yeah, why do people not Dude, so I'm not sure if you told me or I read it somewhere. Where did my dynamite go? Oh, I don't know if it was you, but I saw somewhere that the wires were melting and stuff like that, and it was not working properly, and it was just a bad series in general. Well, not bad series. I'm sure they're very powerful, but they're kind of, what's the word? They do what they're supposed to, but at the cost of literally everything that they're supposed to not do. They do everything basically, what they are supposed to and what they're not supposed to. But yeah, of course it would be great to have a card like that, but I think I'll stick with the 40 series right now. I say that, but I don't have the 40 series right now. Yeah, now it has driver issues. Wow. What do you want? Go away! 25 FPS more than... At that point, 25 FPS more than the 40 series, you can't even tell the difference. There is pretty much no difference. Because 40 FPS does not look that different to 60 FPS. That doesn't look very different to friggin', I don't know, 120 FPS. So there's a point where it pretty much becomes unnecessary. Being able to render more stuff and maintain a certain FPS, 4060 Ti, 16 gigabytes is 800 USD. My goodness. I don't even. It would probably take maybe $300 to manufacture, and obviously they need to make profit, but they don't need to go that much. Wait, does it finally match up? What the? Stop doing that! Obviously they do need to make profit. It's just a thing of business, but they don't need to make $600 profit and add all the tax information there. They just need to put this amount, get the profit, pay the taxes, done. Because they're obviously going to get taxed quite a bit for that. And the more they charge, the more they're going to get taxed. That's just how it works. Wow, that happened a lot late. Did it happen last time? It should have happened 25 minutes ago. I don't even know if it did happen 25 minutes ago. I'll need to go back and check. Or, oh yeah, I think I'll need to fix something there. Let's just blow a hole through this building and then we'll be fine. I'll unfortunately have to beat this guy next to area stream because my head is really hurt. 30, 60, 12 gigs, 400. That is quite the price jump. 400 to 800. That is, I'm not even sure how Nvidia pulled that off without being friggin' annoyed by all the avid gamers. 330, that's a pretty good deal. No, dude, go away. Oh, this guy's annoying. I don't even need that anymore. Or that. Excuse me. Here we go. 330 for a 3060 is a pretty good deal. Of course, still expensive, but you know, that's just it comes with it. Where's my dynamite? Am I going blind or something? Let's just get out of the way there. That should be enough, right? That should be plenty. That's plenty space. So I've gotten halfway across L. And yeah, more than halfway across L. That's great. Okay, so with that said, I need to go now. My head is really hurting. I should take some medication for that. So I really appreciate all of you chilling in chat with me. Lurkers, you guys help me so much. I really want affiliate, so carry on doing what you're doing. You guys are amazing. And you watching the VOD, yes, I see you, be it on Twitch or YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, here is the VOD's channel. And thank you so much for watching the VOD. I really appreciate it. And come stop by a stream sometime. It's great. 6 p.m. SAST time. South Africa Standard. I just said South Africa Standard Time. SAST. There we go. And then here is the YouTube link. This is my main channel. You won't see much here yet. There will be. I'm working on some stuff for that. And then finally, here's my Discord channel, Discord server. Wrong word, but you get the point. Just click on that link. I should actually put a space there. I keep forgetting. Just click on that link, and it should take you straight to Google, which will let you join my Discord server. Or if you'd love to be extra difficult, copy that random string of numbers and letters, put it somewhere in Discord. You're gonna have to find that out. I don't know where that is. And that should let you join my server. So thank you guys so much for all the support. You guys have been amazing. But I need to go now. Have a great day or night, whatever it is. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I didn't say that. Bye-bye.